I live in Seattle now, but I started stand-up in Portland, Oregon. I'm going to start my set tonight talking about the funniest thing to ever happen to me in Portland, Oregon, true story. I'm waiting for the train. Young guy comes up to me, taps me on the shoulder. He says, "Pardon me, do you know where a Walmart is?" I said, "You know, I'm new here myself. I don't know where one is." True story, he leans into me and says this. "Jesus is coming like a thief in the night." The time is now, prepare yourself. I'm no sociologist, Bellingham. But isn't that kind of an effed up thing to say to someone else? Did I tolerate that? No. Did I regulate him? Yes. I leaned back towards him and I said, "I still don't know where Walmart is." Newsflash, forces of evil. If you F with David Cope, you get crappy, passive-aggressive directions. Something else pretty awesome happened to me in Portland, Oregon. You guessed it. Got my first Hyundai accent. You're thinking, "David, you look classy. How did it happen?" I'm going to tell you how I went to my dealer. I said, "Mr. Dealer, get me into a vehicle that exudes power, grace, intelligence." My dealer looked at me and he said, "I don't think so." He said, "How about I get you into a vehicle that repels females faster than the phrase, 'Yeah, I do collect swords.'" He said, "How about I get you into a vehicle that has all the sex appeal of a Christian rock listening room?" He said, "How about I get you into a vehicle that in the right light could look like an extremely luxurious wheelbarrow?" "Bellingham, I'm no idiot." I said, "Sold." Newsflash, Hyundai, if you dare make a crappy vehicle, I'll buy it. Wasn't long after I bought my Hyundai Accent that I started having a lot of custom work done on it. Took the vehicle to a high-profile mechanic. I said, "Mr. Mechanic, as a stand-up, I spend so much time cracking jokes, I'm not really developing my sensitive side. What can you do for me?" He said, "I could make your hazard lights flash Carpenter's lyrics in Morse code." I said, "Mr. Mechanic, as a comic, I've become jaded and cynical, but I really just want to be happy. What can you do for me?" He said, "I can install a flat screen monitor in your front dash." I said, "You know what? TV's not going to make me happy." He said, "Oh, really?" This monitor only loops footage of dolphins saving lives. I said, Mr. Mechanic, as a stand-up there on the road, sometimes I get lonely. What can you do for me? He put his wrench down and he said, I can hug the crap out of you. Many of you say, David, isn't that kind of an inappropriate relationship to have with your mechanic? I'm going to tell you right now, it's not just with me. He runs his whole business poignantly. He has a poignant business card. I've seen it. It says, Larry's Garage. And then under that, I wish I could fix you. I'm going to answer the question that's on all of your minds, Bellingham. I work out. But to get even stronger, I eBayed in some workout pills. They're great. Now I'm having an even easier time performing strength-oriented feats like splitting logs, operating heavy machinery, hot stuff. I think there's something wrong with pills though, because I've been taking them, and now I'm a guy.